So guys, I'm down here today at Torrex Golf in Warrington to talk you through the golf clubs that Rory McIlroy used to win the Open. So congratulations Rory, well-deserved victory. From start to finish he led. And I'm going to talk about the equipment that you used today and potentially how it could help you in your game really. Obviously there was a lot of talk, was it last year now? I think it was the start of last year when Rory went to Nike. So he dropped his kind of Titleist branding and went to Nike. Obviously for performance reasons, not for any money reasons at all. So he moved to Nike and there was a bit of a transition period. Obviously things were up and down with his management, things were up and down with his club. And now obviously he's settled. He's now got a set of golf clubs that are working incredibly well for him. And, you know, he could use anything in the world and he would still shoot the scores that he does. He's an awesome player. But we're going to talk today about the golf clubs that he was using and how it helped him plot his way around Hoyle Lake, around Royal Liverpool, to help him win, you know, the Open. It was awesome. So we'll start off with the driver. So the driver that he's currently using is the Nike Covert 2.0 Tour. So this is a smaller headed version. It's obviously had, you know, we've been talked about before with the big cavity at the back. So on off-centered hits, the club twists so much less, it's untrue. It has got an adjustable sleeve to it, so it has got adjustability to it, but McIlroy is currently using it in 8.5. It's quite a low loft, you know, for these days, you know, loft up and all this, but obviously he's still keeping it low because the Nike head isn't a particularly super low spinning head. So he can afford to have the low loft and spin it, you know, in the low 2000s to get his maximum distance. He's got the Kuru cage shaft in it, which is a stiff flex shaft. I mean, Rory swings it in 120 miles per hour comfortably. So he needs a shaft that's going to support that swing speed. If I hit a couple on GC2, I've just hit that first one, I carried it 270. I am using Nike golf balls as well. Not the exact same ones that he's using, but as closely matched as we can. And that was 270 on the carry distance there as well, so that was pretty nice. Lovely look behind the club head. I think it sits so pretty. And with that really good solid red head behind the golf ball, it just looks awesome. 267 carry distance. Now, that's nowhere near in the region of that McIlroy's hitting it, not even close. You know, I probably think this shaft wouldn't suit me superbly. It's a bit stiff, so the ball would probably leak to the right, which it has done there, 19 yards to the right. But it's just to highlight the equipment that he was using. Looks good behind the ball, sits excellently, performs really well. It's got a bit of adjustability to it. And the technology behind the fact that the cavity stops the twisting, it can be a good thing. 263 carry distance on that one as well. About kind of 2,000, 3,000 spin, not a million miles away. Then going into his 3-wood, it's kind of stated he's actually using a prototype version of this. This is the Nike Covert, the standard version, so not the Tour, believe it or not. Slightly bigger head. But he's using a prototype version of this, the one that's not even available on the market. He's currently got it in a very similar shaft, so he's got it in the Kuru cage as well. 15 degree. He hit this quite a few times over the weekend, you know, certainly off the tee. It's a golf course where he was plotting his way around a lot more rather than trying to just, you know, bash it about here, there, everywhere. So he used this quite a bit to plot his way around and also hit it quite a few times into par 5s. Again, looks-wise, it's got a big red head on the back of it, 235 carry, very subtle little Nike tick, but it looks like a golf club that would be so kind of easy to hit off the floor and off the tee as well, which is great. And again, with the rough around, you know, Royal Liverpool, it's a club that has a very shallow face to it. The Tour version's a bit smaller, a little bit deeper, a bit kind of harder to hit, let's say. It's not really what you want for a 3-wood. Let's give this another hit. And just feels awesome off the face. 234 carry distance there. So I got, again, I'm not saying this is the same distance as Rory's going to hit. That's just ridiculous to say that. But it's giving you a bit of an idea of what these golf clubs can do. Then he had a new club in the back. And many players use one of these clubs this week, or similar clubs that their manufacturers make. And it's almost like a driving iron. He used a 2-iron. It's called the Nike MM iron, not out on the market at all yet. I can't even show it. I've got no examples of it at all. Bit of a chunky 2-iron. So again, a golf club that you can use off the tee to plot his way around the golf course. And that is what he did so incredibly this weekend. He plotted. He didn't just go out there and smash it about. He properly thought about the way he would play the golf shots. And a perfect example of that on the last hole, par 5, hitting an iron off the tee. And that just kind of shows the way he was really concentrating his golf game this week. Rory, a few years back, probably would have still hit driver. So the Nike MM prototype driving iron isn't available yet. As soon as I get my hands on one, I'll show it you and give you a bit of an example of what it can do. Going into his irons, so now he's using the VR Pro Combo Forged irons. These are the bladed irons. He's using this from 3 iron all the way down to 9 iron. He's actually using it in a Project X 7.0 shaft, which is stiff. You know, that's stiff. And like I say, we all know Rory hits it an awful long way, so that shaft helps him perform at the best level that he can do. I've got this in 6.5. Thank God, because I don't think I could even hit a 7.0, because that would just be a little bit too stiff. Let's hit this on GC2 to give you some ideas of distance. I'm just hitting a 6 iron here. For me, that would normally be about 180 yards. I mean, just behind the head, it just sits amazing. 179 yards. You know, this is a golf club that's got a very true, honest loft. So it's not super strong like some manufacturers might make a 6 iron ridiculously strong. This isn't the case. It's a very true loft. Not an easy club to hit. Quite a difficult one. Certainly when you're looking down, it doesn't give you an awful lot of confidence when you set up. Great example of that. I hit that dreadful. That was right off the bottom of the golf club. I've lost about 8 yards. I've got away with it slightly. But a club, again, that's just, you know, it's designed for your elite player, for your very good player who knows that they're going to hit the ball well with an iron and doesn't need the massive amount of forgiveness that some of the chunkier irons have to offer, really. Going into his wedges now. So he's currently using 3 wedges. He's got a 47-degree pitching wedge, but he's got it in a specialised wedge. So he's got it in one of the VR forged wedges. He's got it in 47, that one. He's also got a 54-degree and a 59-degree. So it fills up them gaps really nicely. The reason why he's probably using a pitching wedge that's not, let's say, the VR forged one, certainly in the set that he's been using, is because you get so much better kind of bounce angles on a specialised wedge. So he might have gone for a different bounce angle to help him perform better around Royal Liverpool. Both these golf clubs look awesome. You know, I've got these are the VR, and these are the XEX grooved ones, which just look like a cheese grater, really. If I hit this one, this is in 58 degree. It just spins so much, like 10,000 spin. 10,000, it's got so much spin on it, it's untrue. That carried at 92 yards. And it just spins crazy amounts. Yeah, really lots and lots of spin. Even for a 50-yard shot there, it's still spinning at 5,000 revs per minute. So the grip you're going to get when you're hitting that is unbelievable. He's using a prototype putter at the moment. It's a Nike prototype putter. Again, all the prototype stuff I can't quite get my hands on because it's not out in the market just yet. He's using the Nike RZZ black golf ball, which is a great golf ball, suits his game ideally. And obviously all of his equipment, clothing-wise, shoe-wise, are all Nike. So he's using all of that equipment to help him perform at the best level he possibly can. Guys, thanks so much for watching. That was a little insight to what Rory McIlroy was using to win the Open. And again, well done, Rory. Awesome, awesome performance. I want to thank Torex for letting me come down here today and get my hands on some of the equipment as well. That's really helped me kind of showcase to you what equipment he was using. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe by clicking the link down below, and you can check out my next video here. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you all soon. I nearly broke one of your shafts.